fairly happy with what we've seen so far. We're still trying to get an idea of where our new people, freshmen and transfers, fit in to the events that we're going to place them in at the Horizon League Championships. The first couple of meets were really, first 6 weeks of training we were trying to get to know them, but after the first 2 or 3 meets we got a pretty decent handle on which direction we're taking our athletes, and now it's becoming a little bit more clear as to what we're doing, what events they're going to be competing in. Biggest improvements, we've made a lot of strides in some of the basics, some of the fundamentals that we talk about, starts and turns, good finishes, although we did lose a couple of difficult touchouts last week against Milwaukee, but some of the basics really starting to sharpen up our skills with streamlines and starts and turns, so that's really good to see. Yeah, we're in the middle of a 4-week stretch where we're competing every weekend. Pretty difficult weekend last weekend with Northwestern and UW Milwaukee. Although we swam fairly well, the results may not show that, but we were pretty happy with how we swam. Then Butler and IIT coming up this weekend, and then next weekend, 3-day invitational, which is one of our major focuses for the first half of the season. That 3-day invitational really prepares us, the prelim final format prepares us for the Horizon League Championships. So that's kind of the focus of the first half of the season, is that tier invitational at Northwestern next weekend. And I consider all these dual meets to be kind of little quizzes and tests before we go to the prelim final meet. They've led by example. They're very hard-working athletes, especially Mikey being a senior. He's been a stalwart of our diving program for the last 4 years, co-captain. And Whitney and Mike are always challenging themselves, and Coach Susan is always challenging them, and it makes for a very positive work environment. They come here to train every day and want to improve every day. So that's good for their fellow divers to see, and the swimmers as well.